So I asked myself this week, why did we invade Afghanistan? And I mean, the obvious answer is Taliban, right?
You back in 20 years ago, you're saying?
Yeah, well, not 20 years ago. We invaded Afghanistan like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. We went to Iraq 20 years ago.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But isn't like Osama bin Laden, wasn't he in Afghanistan?
Yeah. I don't know if it was like, I don't know. But regardless,
I
why?
think bro, we've been at war with Afghanistan, not with Afghanistan, but we've been at war like in that area of Afghanistan for like since 9/11.
Well, yeah, the whole, I guess Iraq and Afghanistan is all close together, but we weren't even going after the Taliban in the beginning. We were going after Al
No,
Qaeda, and
which
then
is
Talib,
another group, right?
which is another terrorist group, and then the Taliban just came out of nowhere and we invaded Afghanistan.
Wait, did we ever
Wait, hold on.
beat Al Qaeda?
I mean, we killed Osama, so I don't know if he was
Oh,
considered
that he was
Taliban
part
or
of
Al
Al.
Qaeda. I think he was
Oh,
considered
so
Al
he was
Qaeda.
part of that.
Yeah. But I mean always the obvious answer is going to be, oh, to kill the Taliban. That's why we invaded Afghanistan. But is it always really that simple with the United States? I mean, I don't want to sympathize with terrorists because I mean I'm pretty ignorant in the subject, as you can see. But there is also other regimes and governments like the Taliban that run countries that we don't invade, like Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Like the Taliban is implementing like these laws, the Shira laws, which is like an Islamic religious law derived from the Quran. But
Mm-hmm.
there are 15 other countries in the world that still run the Shara laws. Shara. I don't know how to pronounce it. So like, why haven't we invaded these countries? Like
Well, there's got to be something in Afghanistan that we want,
that's what I'm saying. That's what
which
I'm
I think
saying.
is what some like fucking natural resources.
Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. Because now, when you talk about people are like, oh no, we invaded them because of. Wait, hold on.
This man about to yell at his roommates for making noise.
Sorry. Getting back into it, it's like when you talk about Afghanistan, people are always talking about, they don't treat women correctly, or the human rights laws are all out of whack out there. But after doing a little bit of research, I found that in 2018 and 2019, the UN described the human rights situation in Yemen as being literally the worst in the world. Yemen. We never talk about Yemen. You know what I mean?
Or Saudi Arabia,
Or Saudi Arabia, exactly. In Saudi
like
Arabia,
beheading people and shit.
exactly. In Saudi Arabia, so in the Shara laws, they have this thing called Hudud, Hudud, which stands for boundaries in Arabic. And with people that are homosexual, for example, what do they do with them? They either whip them, execute them, or imprison them. These are things that we're not talking about, like Saudi Arabia is doing the same damn thing. Yemen also ranked last in global gender gap index for the last 14 years. 14 years. So it's like, we don't talk about this. So again, why did we invade Afghanistan? Like you mentioned, natural resources. So doing a little bit more research, what did I find? Afghanistan has the largest reservoir of lithium in the world, in their little section of the Himalayan mountains. They
Hmm.
have over $1 trillion worth of natural resources in that mountain with precious metals. Things like iron, copper, gold, and a whole bunch of other things.
Wait, so what do we use lithium for? Batteries?
Yeah, we use lithium for like everything, every type of batteries. Lithium apparently is like this really light type of metal. It can float in water. And lithium is is not like these solid metals that we see. It's actually like you can literally tear through it with a dull knife. It's not like iron or any of these other types of metals like copper, whatever.
Right.
So it's
And
used
then
for
Iraq
batteries.
has oil.
Iraq has oil.
So it's always something.
It's always something.
Because, I mean, look at Cuba. What the fuck does Cuba have? Nothing. That's why U.S. is not invading them.
Right.
Or, like, Haiti. Or what's another country that's, I don't know. I mean, or Venezuela.
Yeah.
Well, Venezuela
Well,
has
Venezuela
a lot
had
of
oil. Yeah, they had
So
a lot
how
of oil.
come U.S. hasn't invaded them?
I don't know.
Or came up with an excuse to invade them?
Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Didn't at one point we had some type of differences with them?
Well, yeah, the guy that was president before, like, he hated the U.S.
Right.
I think I forgot his name, but I think it was like the current president. Like, he doesn't like the U.S. at all. Like, he despises Americans.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you kind of like get deeper into these subjects and you realize it's not just what they present to you. You know, there's a lot of other reasons why we would be invading these places. Because if it was just about the Taliban, we shouldn't be there. Like, it's way too fucking long. On top
So
of
how
that,
come we're leaving now?
well, one of the things that I saw is Afghanistan also has one of the largest, or they're the largest developers and manufacturers of poppy to make all these opioids.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I was reading is that now with this new virus, I don't even want to say the name of it, this new virus that has came about and caused a pandemic, and with these things that people are getting jabbed on, I don't want to say the name of it either, but I think everybody catches my drift. The pharmaceutical companies found ways to make a lot more money than they would with these opioids. So that's kind of why they're pulling away from it now.
Wait, what do you mean? What do they find?
Do you want me to say it? Vaccines.
Oh, you're saying, well, but isn't it private companies that develop that?
I mean, it's private companies, but they're funded by other companies as well. It almost becomes like a shell company in a sense. Like they choose one company to do it, but there's other investors that are behind it.
I see. But, like, how are they getting money if it's free?
What?
The jab.
I mean, it's free for Americans. It's not free for the rest of the world. When you're sending this stuff to different countries, they're paying for it.
Okay.
Or if they're not paying for it, then they're doing something along their legislation to help out the United States, whether it's helping us with imports, exports, whatever. It's always about dealing with people or making friends.
Right.
It's not so much like, oh, here's some vaccines, let me get some money in exchange for that, you know?